What up, YouTube? This is Renee coming at you guys from the R&R Designs. This is our second video on the G-body door panels that we're putting together. So now that we have attached the upper rail, the upper metal rail onto the new boards, I showed you guys how I put those together. Now we mark up the parts. This kit right here, it has these parts that are gonna go wrapped. This is an LED light bar, and that's the other little shape. So when these doors go together, they're wrapped separately. Like this LED bar goes wrapped separately, and then it screws in from the back. So when you're putting this together, you would wrap all of this in vinyl. So you put the shapes where you want them, and you glue them in place. And then when you're gonna glue this, there's this area. You glue this panel, but there's this rough line. There's like that line that's uneven right here. So then, since this LED light bar bolts up and it hides that line, there's this portion that the LED bar obviously doesn't cover, and then the same portion over here in the front. So we use body filler. And we cake on the body filler kind of thick right here, and then we use a cheese grater. We do the body work, and then so when you cake it on thick, you start to file it down. A cheese grater is a file. It's so you file it down from 0 to a little bit taller. So then the key to doing body work is that you put your Bondo on there thick, you cake it on there thick, and then Bondo or body filler has it takes a couple of minutes for it to set or to dry, and depending on the weather and depending on how much hardener you've put in it. So the key to doing body work so it doesn't become a total nightmare disaster is that you get this tool. It's a file, and they call it a cheese grater and a body shop tool. So you get this cheese grater, and then the Bondo, it takes depending on the temperature, it cures. And the Bondo, at first it's like it's like putty, and then it starts to get firm, and then it gets fully hard, like it hardens all the way. So if you cake on the Bondo thick and you wait for it to harden all the way, you're in for a nightmare, because it's a lot of work. So the key to doing body work and to doing it quick and just more efficient is that you cake on the Bondo, and then you get this file, this cheese grater, and this you get it when it's in the middle stages of drying. When Bondo is in the middle stages of drying, it's really soft. And at that point, right when it's barely starting to get firm, when it's starting to firmen up, you use a cheese grater. And this is like depending on the temperature, but you probably have like a minute or 2 minutes window time when the Bondo is that soft. And at that point, you file it in the next pattern, and you take off a majority of the material, which is exactly what we've done right here. So notice that with the cheese grater, I filed it down again, and that time period when the Bondo is still soft, I filed it down super easy. And then the same thing over here. I've caked it on there, and again, in that time period when the Bondo's soft, you go in the next pattern and you file it down, and then you leave it to where it's at right there, and then you let it fully harden, and then you get your little, I mean, if you have a real block, that's fucking awesome. I mean, they're only like $5 or $6, but we're on the go, so we'll just grab something off the floor and make a block. So then you get your little block, right? And then after you filed it down, then again you sand in the next pattern, and it's super easy. It cleans up and it finishes super easy. And this is what it looks like. This I'm still gonna sand this a little bit more to clean this up, because I'm just super picky. And but yeah, so you file it down and it starts to look like that. So after you do the body work and clean it up really nice, there's no line here anymore. That's the whole reason for doing the body work, because the vinyl goes wrapped directly onto this panel. So you don't want that line to be there. So that's the whole reason for using the body filler. So now that we've done that, this one I still gotta clean up a little bit more, but that's the whole idea. So you sand it in the next pattern and you get the body work real perfect. And that's how we put together these panels. So I'm gonna be doing another video of these put together, and stay tuned and check that out. I hope you guys, find these videos to be to your advantage. Thank you so much for watching, and please like and subscribe. Bam.